Hey everyone, so now that we have talked about and defined pathos, ethos, and logos, we are going to be doing an assignment to help build those skills of understanding what those types of evidence mean. So I wanted to go over the assignment that I am giving to you guys. So this is going to be an Instagram or a pixel-fed rhetorical post, and it is worth 100 points of your grade, 5% of your total grade. And the description of the assignment is on the board. But for this assignment, you're going to be designing your own Instagram or pixel-fed post. And you can choose whichever one you want. Pixel-fed is probably recommended by me, but if you want to do Instagram, if it's easier for you, that's also fine. Just let me know. So first, you're going to choose an issue that you want to take a stand on. It can be anything that you're interested in: climate change, animal rights, a political campaign, a local issue. And before you move any further in this assignment, you're going to be proposing this issue to me for pre-approval. And then once I approve that topic, you're going to move forward and choose what you want to convince your viewers to believe or think about. So what side of the topic or what perspective about the topic do you have? And why do you want to convince others that that is how they should think as well? So it can be viewers to vote for a certain candidate in a political election. You could be wanting to convince them to donate to a specific charity or attend a school board meeting, use less plastic, anything like that. But you have to take a stand on your topic. And the last part of the assignment is you will design and publish your post with a caption. So recalling our discussion on rhetorical situation, you are going to be appealing to at least one type of evidence that we talked about, either logos, pathos, or ethos. And often these do overlap. So if you use more than one, that's okay, and you likely will use more than one. But just be sure to highlight one type of evidence specifically, and that needs to be obvious in your post. In your post, you need to use 3 to 5 pictures that you either found or took yourself. You need to have one quote from an expert in the field or a spokesperson about your issue, and the quote is going to go in the caption portion. And you need to have a call to action. So what are you trying to get your viewers to do or to think, or how are you inspiring them to act a certain way? So be sure to cite the pictures or quotes that you found. You can do that in the caption or in a comment below the caption. And I wanted to go over a couple quick examples of how to incorporate ethos, pathos, and logos within your Instagram post and how you can use that in social media. So this first example that I have is the caption says, "Hundreds of people will get clean water because of your donations this week. Thank you." And so this example is using logos. It talks about hundreds of people will get clean water. And also it's using pathos because when you see this picture, my instinct at least is to smile. So it evokes a certain emotion. The next example as well is using logos. So in the caption, it has some statistics. It talks about the person in the picture whose name is Johnny, a 95-year-old living in Mississippi. And it has some statistics about the city and the area that she lives in. She's one of millions of seniors in the US who struggles to get enough to eat. So this is appealing to the logic within the issue that they're trying to convince you of. And then the final example, this is also saying 85% of do.something.org members don't feel like a voice of the young people is represented. So this is using logos as statistic, and it uses other statistics, but it's trying to get you to make your voice heard. So it's trying to get you to take a photo of you flexing your arm and posting on social media. But these are just a couple examples of how to incorporate different types of evidence and even your social media posts. And it can be as simple as that. So again, please let me know if you have any questions, and we'll go over the rubric tomorrow.